Well, at the end of the trading week, we got the RVOs right before the close, and the markets didn't quite do what one of us we expected it to happen. They ended up going lower. We're talking with Curt Kimmel of agmarket.net, and maybe you can help us make heads and tails of what happened after that announcement came.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, Dustin. One is we had some decent strength going into the weekend here, a little position squaring ahead of the weekend, not knowing what will happen over the weekend and first thing Sunday evening. But when you look at the announcement, it fairly well came in as expected. I believe the area that was a little bit of a concern was the import of feedstuffs into California. They left that open for a year or two for that to materialize. But for the most part, it's probably buy the rumor, sell the fact. If you're watching the bean oil, I think some of the analysts are watching this 70-cent area now being a little bit of resistance. But two, we just didn't see Chinese news. There's ideas maybe we'll have some talk about China on some beans and so forth, and that didn't materialize. So we'll probably take a breather here, but we're subject to headline news as we come into next week.
So all in all, though, as we looked at the RVOs, I mean, they looked pretty good. Largest RVOs ever, announced for those obligations. So I mean, there is some bright spots to this announcement.
Yeah, it confirms we're going down that path, and we've got the administration's support, at least this administration's support on this, because what we can lose in exports or competition to other countries, we're building a domestic demand base, which is huge, because as long as we keep this domestic base built like ethanol and corn and feed usage, that's going to be sustainable here as we navigate through these high input costs here this next year or two.
Well, definitely some good news. Of course, like you said, waiting for China news to develop, and it's going to be kind of topsy-turvy here. But moving over to the livestock side of things, it's been an interesting couple of days there. How did the cattle and hogs fare today, Curt?
Oh boy, fat's up $3 to $4, feeders up 6 to 8. Hogs were kind of mixed, but basically a lot of technical buying came into the marketplace. So once we moved to resistance, it was game on. Not a whole lot of selling interest. Feeders remain a discount to the cash market, and so it still remains fairly tight. Hog and pig report, no big surprises there. It was kind of as expected for the most part. The big feature is seasonally we have a little downtime in the beef sector, but man, cookout featuring is going to be here real quick. Overall demand's fairly good. The weekly export sales report showed good exports on the sales. So I'd be looking for some sales at the grocery store and get ready for grilling season.
Well, that's definitely something we're going to be looking forward to. Now, we did have some issues. I mean, the beef, the box beef has been slipping a little bit recently, and the pork cutout kind of followed suit yesterday. I mean, what's the concern there?
Yeah, I think it was just a little short-term glitching through here. I believe that's going to pick up here as we move a little further. Just a little bit of uncertainty from the standpoint that the stock market itself, consumer confidence could be hit. I mean, if these energy levels, we see crude move on up above $100 level, we see this gas price move up and not come down, it could be a concern. It's kind of interesting, though, is when you look at what the grain market does, it takes the stairs up and the elevator down. These energies usually takes the elevator up and the stairs down. So any type of relief here could ding into consumer demand. It might take some time to come down.
All right. Well, Curt, if folks want to talk to you guys at the agmarket.net, maybe get some ideas of what they should be thinking about to protect themselves, especially marketing this 26 crop with these volatile markets right now, what's the best way for them to get that conversation going?
Yeah, we're much better than we are the average February price. So there's some opportunities to raise your price for them. Plus, too, Dustin, we'll have the acreage and grain stocks report, and you can go to agmarket.net, click on Intel, or give us a call here at 1-800-779-1515.
All right. Curt Kimmel of agmarket.net's been our guest. Curt, thanks so much. Have a good weekend.
Take care, Dustin. You too.